This is my Costco haul for August, and funny story, we actually filmed this and then realized there was absolutely no sound on the video. So we are refilming it today, but some of these items are actually frozen. If you're just meeting me, my name is 𝐂𝐎𝐋𝐿𝐒 and this is the 𝐋𝐈𝐍𝐊𝐒 Legacy, where I teach you how to save money on groceries. Our family size is only 2. We are empty nesters and we spend $270 total on groceries per month. But this is a much smaller grocery haul because we are getting ready to move and I'm trying to use up some of the items that I have here in my house. And we already did a produce grocery haul shopping trip that we've already posted on this channel. So these were just some of the things that I needed to supplement in with that produce haul, so we didn't have to go to the grocery store again for the entire month. And at the end of the video, I will talk about how I stay in that grocery budget and how much I spent and what that rollover amount is that I've been carrying over since the beginning of the year. So these are actually very cold lemons that I had in my crisper drawer when I brought them home. After the July grocery shopping trip, I washed those and put them in the crisper drawer, and they are still totally perfect. Since we realized that the voice did not work on this video, I didn't end up washing everything to put it away correctly right on time because we knew we had to refilm it. And these lemons were still sitting in the bag, and I had to throw 4 of them away because they were all moldy. So today, after we get done filming this, I am going to wash these and put them away correctly. But it's just a really good proof that your items will last a really long time when you're following my produce instructions. I normally get a 6-pound bag of carrots from Costco every month, and I will wash those and then I will slice them into stick sizes and put them in glass containers, and they will stay crunchy for the entire month. Now the spinach, when I get it in these containers with the plastic container, I don't always wash them the very first day. So it just depends on how busy I am and how much counter space I have. But sometimes I will wait and wash the spinach when I'm actually going to use it for the first time, which could be a couple days later. So when I do break that seal and open it up, I will make sure that I am washing not only what I'm using for that meal, but the whole entire container. This actually gives me a little bit of grace too if I am really tired or worn out after a shopping day. I know I have a couple days that I can wait to wash the spinach. But things like berries, I always make sure I wash them immediately when I get home and I get them put away correctly so they last the entire time. At our Costco hauls, we normally get the A2 organic milk. It comes 4 to a box, and Mike and I don't drink milk very often, so that normally lasts us at least 1 full month. But since we are getting ready to move, I decided not to get an extra one this time, and we still have 2 cartons left in the refrigerator. I did make sure to stock up on some cheeses. I got the single serve Tillamook cheese, which is one of my favorite things. I'm diabetic, so I do grab this as a snack often instead of reaching for other things, and so I always like to have single serve cheese in the house. And since we're in the middle of summertime and we are super busy, I did make sure that I got some single slice cheese and also some lunch meat. I still have some hoagie rolls in the freezer that I want to use up, and it makes a quick and easy meal. So this ham here, I do have one that's defrosted and I had in the refrigerator, and when I brought them home, I did divide them and put one immediately into the freezer. So this one is rock hard and the other one is ready to eat. And then I have some frozen organic chicken breasts here. These normally come 3 packages, but we had this for dinner the night that we came home from the grocery store. So these are frozen and ready to pull out another night out of the freezer. I did get a huge box of 5 dozen eggs so I could meal prep some breakfasts now that I know exactly when our move date is, and I can plan ahead a little bit more. And these are the eggs that are left over from that. And I put them in a bowl just so they would fit in my refrigerator better. I got some hamburger buns. These we're going to use for hamburgers and chicken sandwiches, but I also love to have hamburger buns throughout the seasons because we use them during the winter time for sloppy joes. But any bread that I have in the freezer, I make sure that I rotate out every 3 months. We are putting a video up on the channel to remind you to do some freezer inventory that will help you save money moving into fall. And the last thing that I got was this bag of chips. We have nachos a lot, especially in the summertime when we want something later at night when it's been hot all day. So we load up nachos with avocados and peppers and tons of veggies and beans, and we're able to have a wholesome late night snack. So for those of you that are really into the numbers and wanting to save money on groceries, I want to tell you exactly how much I spent. So it was $117.30 on groceries at Costco. Now I did get this cute little jacket that was under $20, but this is not groceries. So I had them subtotal it, and then I used my grocery money to buy the groceries, and I used my other account to be able to buy this jacket. It's just a good reminder that sometimes we sneak things into our cart. They're not actually groceries, and then we complain about our grocery prices being really high right now, which I know that they are higher than we've ever dealt with before, but we can still get groceries for our family and be able to make meals staying in a budget. So our grocery budget is $270 per month because there's just 2 of us here in the house. So for our groceries for August, it was $89.12 when I did that produce haul. That produce haul video is already on the channel. And then my Costco haul for the groceries was $117.30. So that means I have $63.58 left in my grocery budget for the month of August. I'm going to add that to the carryover budget that I've had for the last couple months. So that puts me at a total of $265.80 that I have in my grocery budget that I can use to save for larger meat purchases, or during harvest time, I like to stock up and be able to put things in my freezer or home can items. And with that extra money in the budget, I can get things like barbecue sauce that was on sale, but I didn't necessarily need it right now. But I knew that my pantry was low of having barbecue sauce. So I'm able to get things like that, knowing that I have that carryover budget that is in my account. We have videos on this channel talking about how I buy ingredients and budget for that. We will make sure to put some of those budgeting videos linked in the description for you. This is our zero waste produce guide that has 75 produce items listed A to Z, so you can get all of the tips for keeping your produce fresh for a really long time. And this is my grocery planner that I use to keep track of not only the ingredients that I have in my house and how much I'm spending over the course of a few months, but also all of the meals that I ended up making. But there are 5 different covers for this, so make sure that you're checking out both of these. They're linked in the description for a bundle deal, and there's a discount code. And every 2 weeks, we put out a new meals video that shows how I'm using all the ingredients in our house to make new meals. So make sure that you're checking that out. That will also be linked in the description.